Welcome to Troggy Trog's Let's Play Dungeons and Dragons Online, and we are going towards Dryden's chambers now. I did a little inventory management so we could make some room if we're going to get a few items. So we got half our inventory is kind of open there, so we got 40-50% of our inventory there maybe. And we're going to go ahead and start this quest. This is Seek Dryden's Counsel. It's really just a dialogue more than anything.
Archbishop Dryden waits to speak with you at the top of his dais.
Well, speak to me, Archbishop Dryden. Oh, wow. Every moment is precious. We trust that the reason you are here is urgent. Well, the sanctuary has been invaded by undead. All the inmates are dead. Your daughter left a note saying that she has gone below. Things like that. Nothing major. It's not a big deal. This is tertiary, so not a big deal. Just your daughter and a bunch of undead. It's just like a zombie movie, basically. Yeah, I mean, you guys got 12-gauge shotguns all around, right? You just kill them, shoot all the zombies. Blow their heads off with like double odd buff. They should be all right. Gone below, undead. How could this happen? I must search for survivors, and sanctuary. There's the halls of Miron, where the most irredeemable inmates were kept. If anyone survived, you'll find them there. He just happens like want to put me in harm's way, doesn't he? Very well. I'll find someone who can tell us what happened. All right. So now, this is kind of the thing. You got to go back and forth and talk to this guy in between each quest. Alright, so then we looked at our map and we see that one, the sanctuary. That's the same dungeon we were at earlier, so the nice thing is we just go back down there. Sanctuary or normal. Shoot me in the head already. End it for me. I can't go on. I'm a zombie. Can't taste the. People don't taste very well. I don't like the taste of flesh. Oh, all right, Gromisk. Let's go. We'll do the same routine.
The moans of the undead rumble throughout the sanctuary. Their numbers must be growing.
Well. So it's the same routine.
The stench of walking corpses hangs thick in the air here.
Oh, it's the undead! Gromisk, sharpen your axe quick! Don't just cut their head off, but like cut them in the head. Like put the axe right in the skull, man. Removing the head or destroying the brain. Well, I guess you can just cut their head off then. But if it's like Return of the Living Dead, like the 80s flick. You can't do that, man. You got to put you gotta get rid of the head, the brain, man. You gotta destroy the brain, dude. Ramus, can you get that damn thing? That's getting on my nerves. Get it. Aggro it. Get it. What are you doing? Stop opening doors. You open the doors and attack. Kill it. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is funny. Alright, that bat really upset me because the last quest I was just one-shotting them when I could, it wasn't a big deal. This one's they're just not playing fair. Uh-oh. There's a quest. It's called Coalescence Chamber. That's a lot of bats. Like a lot of bats. And I'm not looking forward to that one as a ranger. I'm gonna pull out my sword for that one, bro. Because that's gonna be a hard one to, unless I got like hireling with blade barrier or something like that. It's gonna be a pain in the tushy. I just don't want my Gromma's Cure. Yeah, see, I did it in a trap somewhere along the line. Dun 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 dun. Oh, scary stuff. I didn't even put my goggles on for that one. Let's do a real quick double check, make sure there's nothing crazy going on here. Crazy talk. That's crazy talk there, Troggy Trog. There's nothing crazy going on here. Ah! I'm being attacked! Gromma's to the rescue. I should name this character Wallace, and I could just run with this guy, Wallace and Gromma's. It's like it's almost like Gromit, yeah. I see that guy. I just backed up and one-shotted it. You know, I'm not gonna have no. You know, I haven't even had a chance to look at my loot yet. We'll look at that after this room here, I guess. I saw some goggles in there. It might come in handy, maybe. But we're looking pretty nice. Pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy there. Alright. Our loot. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we picked up some goggles. Man, they're really not that great. I already got that going on here, and it's got two other Darn it. My intelligence is an even number too, so you know that's not going to help that. Oh well. So is there anybody down there yet? I don't see anybody down there. Darn zombie movies. Ah!
The scrape of bone against stone sounds from the north wing.
Oh, Ramus. Let's go, man. Make sure there's no vases I'm missing.
Something strange ahead. The bloodstains on the floor seem to go through the wall on the right.
Nah, that's silly talk, Dungeon Master. That's a silly talk. Blood cannot go through walls. What is this silly talk you tell me?
You have found a secret room. This must be where the warden kept his keys. His body lies on the floor, twisted in death.
Well, that's just too bad, Mr. Warden. You know, that's what you get for playing with zombies. Oh, the Sanctuary Master Key! Oh, man. Oh, yeah, let's put these other goggles on. Oh. There we go. Holding down. Whoa! Oh, did you hear that? I heard that. Hey man, I was still like, you know, looking around here, checking for things. And you might want to go kill stuff constantly, or I shouldn't say kill, because you really just kind of like smite the undead and really kill them. You kind of put them down. They're like rabid dogs, you know, like, well, I guess you kill rabid dogs. You didn't really kill undead; they're already dead. So you just like smite them, destroy them. But you know, so like, you know, I'm just checking, make sure. I got a tome. Too bad it's not a stat tome. Yeah, if they want to give me like a +1 stat tome, like for all my stats anytime soon, that would be cool. Jiggle, jiggle the handle. Nothing's gonna open unless I use my lockpicks, apparently. Oh, look at! I was here. I've been to this movie before, man. I've seen this. I saw that movie before. It was called the Spider attacked you from the ceiling, and the other spider behind you in the hallway. Those are better goggles, but they're really not that great. They're okay. I don't really need wizardry right now, though. I mean, the spell points will come in handy when I can actually cast spells. It's funny how they give you spell points as a ranger before you can really even cast spells. Like, this doesn't say anything about using spell points to cast, so. I wonder, like, I seem to remember this used to say, like, slay undead or slay something. I don't remember ever just saying slay, the word slay, and then the number. I wonder when that changed, or if it was just always that way and I just never noticed it before. But I've noticed that in like a lot of quests now. It's like slay and it gives you a number, but it doesn't tell you what it is that you're slaying. You know, it just tells you that it's a number. All right, so it says 2 left. Search for survivor to interrogate inside. We got the key.
The undead have battered these doors relentlessly. You might be able to open them now with the master key.
Master key. Alright, well, I like to just, you know, this is just me, I'm just kind of this way. But, you know, there's a shrine over there. If for some reason I die, I might actually be able to run as ghost form over to that shrine from here. Where if I didn't open that, you know, I might not quite make it from this side over. But it is a longer run, so just something to think about.
Lies Minon's ward. The reek of the undead is almost palpable.
Palpable. Well, thanks for the help there, Mr. Gramus. That's alright, I got it. That's, don't worry. Can you get that fiendish bat, though? I mean, if you don't mind. Alright, hold on. He's acting silly, so I'm gonna switch him on to, like, kill stuff mode again. Get that resets him. Because he's better hitting those darn bats than I am, you know. He's got that big cleave attack. That swipe with his axe, you know. Which kind of makes sense. I think it would be easier to hit a bat flying around with a large, broad-headed axe like that, although that thing's really heavy, and unless it was made out of like aluminum or something. So I would think that would be easier than hitting a moving target with an arrow, you know, with a single arrow, single projectile. What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? You gonna get yourself hurt. See, I'm getting yellow damage on these skeletons with my arrows. That's because I'm not bypassing their DR with the. I don't have blunted ammunition. That's kind of why I wanted to get my skill points up for that. My action points. We'll have to do that when we get them. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things to spend our action points on. It's kind of like, I don't know. I kind of wish they would put like an extra bubble. You know, these little bubbles, these ranks down here. So I kind of like to have 100 action points, you know, instead of 80. 80 is the maximum you get. And I know there's a lot of power creep in the game, but it's like there's so much stuff you could spend, and you just can't unlock all these goodies that you want to unlock. So you have to kind of pick and choose, and it's like, well, this is really good, but this is better, so I got to take the better of the two. And
from farther down the passage, you hear the faint sounds of someone breathing. A survivor.
Haha! I psyched him out with my dodge roll. ESO had way better dodge rolls, by the way, than this game. Even when you tumble really high up in this game, it's like still kind of, you do kind of leap a little bit. It's kind of cool, but it's ESO's dodge rolls, man.
Dirtcake man
Oh,
stares at you from across the room.
Fitzwood!
His eyes glazed
Whoa.
with madness.
Hold on. What was that? Hold on. Time out. What? You know, I opened this, made that like ta-da noise, you know, like a little music chime. and I walked over here, and then I heard it again. It was very strange. Fitzwood, who are you? Clothed in rags, the man cowers in the dark. Please, she promised. Promised she wouldn't hurt Fitzwood. She, who is she? Why, the mistress, of course. Fitzwood leers. Marguerite. Does she have a Ville, by the way? Margarita? What happened here, Fitzwood? Mistress came up from below, but friends, live deads. Or live deads, live deads, I guess live deads. So many years shut up in this place. Them wardens did cruel things to the poor mistress. But she showed them, she did. You're saying, Marguerite, something undead? Aye, mistress commanded the live deads, like a general. She was. Fitzwood's eyes grow soft. She found her power. The one she was going on about. Duality, she called it. Come on, I've got to get you out of here.
Fitzwood vanishes before your eyes.
No, he doesn't. Now he does. Ha ha ha. Now he vanishes before my eyes. Ooh, a true law rapier. That doesn't seem something that like Troggy would be using as a weapon. I just don't. Ooh, there are runes and I was able to use them both. Oh man, that's good stuff there. Okay. Well, double checking, making sure we didn't miss anything. So now we return to the sanctuary exit. Come along, let's go. Cha-la-la-la.
The exit gate slams closed as you approach.
No!
From the south, you hear another portcullis clatter open.
No. It's a tarp! I clicked it too soon. It shouldn't have let me out that window. I'm bugged out there. Well, you know what? Then we should use the shrine. Since we opened the shrine and our expedition retreat's going to be running out shortly, why not? Come along, Gramus. Use the shrine. It'll be good for you. He sat on me and then put his axe through my head. Why did you do that? That was mean. Well, he's like, well, I thought you'd want to join the family. We're called the Axeheads for a reason, you know. Alright, so we are going to the other side, apparently. We need to find the lever that reopens the sanctuary exit. So she's gone down below. She must be down there.
The south wing. This way you hear the rattle of iron, the low metallic growling.
South Wing. It's a good Chinese restaurant. South Wing. It's like the Golden Wing. There actually is a place in this game called the Golden Wing. It's a tavern. And for some reason, because there's so many, like, I don't know, where I grew up, there were a lot of Chinese restaurants with something like Golden Wing or the name Wing or Great Wall, Great Wall Wing. But it always had like wing in the name, so I just think Chinese restaurants when they say wing. I don't know why. I guess that's the reason why. It's just because I've seen a lot of Chinese restaurants named something wing, something wing over the years. Ooh. Oh, hand wraps made that noise? Really? That's a hand wrap. It's made of cloth and, you know, fabric like linen, cotton. Check my 6 every now and then. Check the 6. Make sure. Ooh, did you see this? What's in here? Alright, getting a little better, but... Oh, we're level 5 guild now! Now I can invite people through the mail. And I don't know anybody on the server, but it's alright. Doesn't matter anyway. Cause I don't want anybody else in the guild. It's just the Winking Skeever solo guild, I guess. Are you? You're not attacking anything, are you? Like, don't do that. Oh, look, another chest. So I told you there's a lot of loot in this quest. I knew there was like probably running out of room already. Oh no, we got some room. We got a room for maybe like 2 more loot and scoots. I think it's funny how they can have these iron defenders in this, but there's no like AK-47s in this world. I mean, they can make mechanized dogs that roam around that we can't even do in our modern world. But we have like airplanes and stuff, and they have mechanized dogs, but they don't have airplane. I mean, they have airships, but they don't have like, you know, A-10 Thunderbolts or anything in this world, like, you know, 30mm anti-tank guns and stuff. You know, because that would be really cool to fight dragons with. I tell you that. Of course, knowing the DMs, they wouldn't allow you to use something like that. The dragons though would have those equipped, like under each wing they'd have like a 30mm anti-tank weapons with like
in the distance
chain guns.
The
you know?
exit gate lines upward, but several nearby doors open as well. You hear clattering and growling from within.
By the way, if you've never heard an A-10 fire, man, oh my gosh, napalm may smell like victory, but A-10s, when they fire their guns, that sounds like victory, man. Oh my gosh, it is the best sound in the world. Oh, A-10, best infantry support role ever designed, man. That was the best freaking vehicle designed by mankind on the faces or in the skies of this earth. Love those. They're the coolest jet. They're more like a plane than they are a jet, and sort of a jet. They don't go really fast, but they just they're awesome though. And then, you know, if you haven't seen those, go to an air show or something and look up some YouTube videos, something, and drool the power of the A-10. Yes, and if dragons were able to mount miniguns on their wings, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Well, if there really were dragons, but I'm talking about in this game world. Fighting a red fire-breathing dragon that can... Because the fire-breathing part isn't that bad. I mean, the dragon would shoot you with the miniguns and you would just die. You would just completely die. There's no way you could survive that. Alright, so I think we've checked everything. Looks like we're good. Let's check our XP logs. Make sure we got... just didn't really see any more traps, so... Now we return to the sanctuary exit. Ahaha, there we go. Alright, Gramus, I think you might have some time left in here to go do another one. Yes, he's got plenty of time. Alright, so now we have to go back upstairs and talk to Dryden. Oh joy, the best part. Seek Dryden's counsel again.
Archbishop Dryden waits to speak with you at the top of his dais.
You have found a witness? What this would have to say? Here, take your reward for your service, and then we shall discuss the duality. Really? You guys are cheap, man. Come on. I think it's time to start getting some better loot. The duality is a corruption of everything the Solar Flame stands for. It obsessed Gerd Dryden, my uncle. He chronicled his ravings in a book. If only his heresy had died with him. But no, perhaps some good can come of it. I don't even want to try to pronounce that name. The head librarian, we'll just say. Some Frenchie sounding name. So it's the Frenchie, the head librarian. I think that's Guillaume. It's probably like Guillaume. The DM will say it, and then we'll know when we get to that part. Anyway, we'll go to the library, and we'll catch you next time, guys.